Hi guys! Over the past couple of weeks I've been working on setting up my 2021 Hobonichi Weeks, which is going to be my personal planner, and I just wanted to show you what it's looking like at the moment. I think, like many of you, I am looking forward to putting 2020 behind me and starting fresh with a new planner, although I have to say I'm a little bit terrified at this point to think what 2021 might have in store for us. So let's hope that it's something good. This is my 2020 planner, which is a Weeks Mega, and I decided that I don't really need a Mega anymore because I have a separate daily planner, so I don't need as many notes pages. For this I was using it as a daily planner as well. So my current weeks is very, very plain, pen only, and I'm really kind of sick of it, so I can't wait to be able to start really using and enjoying my new 2021 weeks. I have it in a cover from Lyra & Co. just to keep it flat, and then the planner itself is the Embrace the Constellations Weeks, and I'm really looking forward to using this just on its own with a jelly cover. This is a Salty Katie jelly cover with a Leuchtturm pen loop on it, and I'm planning to use this for the year because I like how compact and slimline it is, even though I have already bulked it up quite a bit with stickers. So as you can see here, I bought this Moon Phases charm, which I tied on to the bottom of the bookmarks, and I just use this to find my current location. I have been doing that this year as well, but I had a different charm, and so I just tied the two bookmarks together, and I've always done that. So this is a standard weeks, and I have decided that I am going to decorate it with stickers, and I don't care if it gets chunky because I actually like the chunky look in Hobonichis, and the fact that it's a standard weeks means that even if it gets really fat, it won't be any thicker than this Mega Weeks was without stickers, so that's fine. So I've picked my word of the year for 2021, which is calm, and I thought that's pretty safe because no matter what happens, I would like to stay calm. And calm is something that I really struggle with. I have anxiety and I get overwhelmed easily, so I thought this is something good to work on this year. And just looking at this makes me feel calm and happy. And who doesn't love frogs? Then I've put best year ever, which is a little bit tongue-in-cheek at this point, but who knows? And the sloth, and this is from the Rainbow Dreams Happy Planner value pack sticker book, and I love this sticker book. I love rainbows, and it's just so happy and jolly. And then there's a turtle here, so this is kind of animal themed. It's kind of rainbow and just happy things and animal themed with a little bit of constellation themery going on as well. I just put this sticker from the Rainbow Dreams sticker book over 2020, and then I think that I'll just either use this for marking when I replace the ink in my fountain pen, and or put a sticker over each month as it goes by. Okay, so this is the vertical yearly spread, and I normally use this as a medication tracker just to monitor when I've taken certain types of medication that I don't take every day. So I've just put stickers over the top because typically I don't use this here, and I just write in here like kind of each day that I've taken like particular type of medicine so that I know when I've last taken it, which is useful. Then we go straight into the monthly spreads, and I've been using these in pretty much the same way for quite a few years. So this is the, I think, 5th or 6th year that I've had a weeks, and I've used it as a personal planner every year. And so I've experimented with a few different things. I've tried using this as a meal planner, which was always a huge fail because I have discovered that I am not a meal planning person. I've also tried to use it as a gratitude log, but I've now moved my gratitude out to a different notebook. So I've tried using it for future planning, and as a personal planner that doesn't seem to really work very well for me. So what I've settled on, and what I've been using it consistently for, I think for definitely the past year, maybe year and a half, is to note down when I have done certain household tasks, like when the dogs have had their flea medicine and their worm medicine, and when we've changed the sheets and things like that, that I just like to remember. So this is basically a tracker, not a planner. And I also use it for tracking online orders so that I, have an idea of when they've shipped and when to expect them. So I've just decorated this with the shopping tote from think it's the Essential Plans Value Pack sticker from Happy Planner and this little credit card symbol, and I just write my orders in here. So just to show you what this will look like when it's filled in, this is what October looks like at the moment in here. So I just write this down here, but you can see that this is very plain, just pen and paper, and in this one I just wanted to make it fun and happy. I'm trying to decide at the moment what to do about ink colors, because what I often do in my planners is I rotate different ink colors so that I will go like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then back again, and it will end up looking kind of kaleidoscopic by the end of the year. But I'm kind of considering just using black ink for this so that the stickers will stand out, and you'll see what I mean a bit more when I get to the weekly spreads, because they are a lot more stickerated than this is. So I'm still trying to decide on that. So yeah, in here I'll write down when the dogs had their flea medicine, for example, and then here I'll write down the orders, and that's all I use this for. And then for every monthly spread I've made a little happy animal quote. So I survived the day, I like that one. I attract good things. Just like little happy animals, and each one of them is saying something uplifting. So it, yeah, just made me feel really happy to do this, and every time I look at one of these spreads it just makes me smile, which I think is kind of one of the main goals of having planners, that we stickerate. And then I stopped here because I think these months will probably already be in the 2022 weeks, which is crazy to think about. Okay, so this is my first weekly spread, and like I said, I use this as a personal planner, so that means that everything that's not work related will go in here. So it's basically things like shopping lists, as you can see, laundry, jobs around the house that I have to do, orders that I have to place, things that I have to look up, just random notes, anything that's not work related and not planner related, because anything planner related goes in my special planner, because planning is my main hobby, and so I like to have a separate planner for that. But if it's something practical that I actually need to know, as opposed to just like, you know, kind of planner musings and my video schedule and stuff like that, then I might put it in here. Like if a package is coming and I need to remember or something. So what I've done here, which I'm super excited about, is I have added in the Jewish calendar, and this is from an Etsy shop, which is really fantastic. And if you are a Jewish planner person, I'll leave it linked down below so that you can check her out. It's a London-based Etsy shop, and it's the only shop that I've found that has stickers for the Jewish calendar that are like specifically for planner addicts. It's really awesome. So this is something that has always frustrated me with mainstream planners, is not knowing what the days are on the Jewish calendar or when the Jewish festivals are. So this is the perfect solution to it, because now I have this nice colourful weeks, which is my preferred personal planner, and I also get to know when all of the Jewish holidays are and what the day is on the Jewish month. So I put those in. Throughout most of the planner I had to reorder because I didn't have a pack that ran for the whole year, so I'm waiting for that to arrive so that I can add in the rest of them. But I've got up till the summer, and then I will put in the rest when they arrive. So that's really cool. And then I've put in happy planner stickers just to kind of, you know, mark things like weekend, and some decorative stickers, and then a shopping list. And so this is obviously well in advance. I won't be able to start using this for another 7 weeks, which is kind of bugging me because I just want to decorate it, and I kind of worry that by the time we actually get to the end of November that somehow things will look different that week, and I won't actually want to have a gigantic shopping list here, and maybe I won't want to make a YouTube video on Sunday, although I think I will because that's normally my video making day. Anyway, we'll see. It's not the end of the world. Then also from the same Etsy shop, which is called Hadassah Levine, she also makes these really cute kawaii Shabbos stickers for the Jewish Sabbath, and so you can put in the time of candle lighting and then the time when Shabbat finishes, and so I just need to mark these in, and I'll do that as soon as I decide what color ink I'm going to be using in this planner. So it basically changes every week. It's the time of sunset roughly, and so I'll just add these in, and then I'll know what time to light Shabbos candles, which is really cool. So I have decorated quite a bit of this with stickers that I already have. So for example, Hanukkah starts here, And it indicates on here, this says that it's the evening of the first night of Hanukkah, and then I've just marked with these Hanukkah stickers. She has a Hanukkah pack, and she also has a Passover pack and a Purim pack, and it's really cool. So yeah, I've decorated a bit there, and then I put in laundry because I always have to do laundry. And I've also got some stickers which I bought from a Jewish bookshop that mark the beginning of the new month. So this is the Jewish month of Tevis or Tevet, which kind of corresponds to December/January. And so I've marked that in. And then I've just added in the same thing, all of the Jewish calendar stickers and laundry as usual. And, you know, just some headers like to do and check it off, because this is where I put my weekly to-dos, and then this is where I put day-specific to-dos. So I don't generally mark events in here, because I like to have all of my events in my cousin, which is my work planner, but that's also like my main planner. So I always say that my cousin is the one planner that if I could only have one, and I don't want to only have one, I really like being a multiple planner girl, but if I could only have one, it would definitely be my cousin, because I couldn't function without that. This is like a bit more fun and lighthearted, and I don't have a lot of stuff going on outside of work because I'm kind of a like major homebody. So anything that's timed, I will put in my cousin, and that way I'm looking at it when I'm looking at my work planner, and so I won't miss an appointment, and I don't have to switch between two different planners. So here I put to-dos that I want to do on a specific day, or things that are happening on a specific day. Like, for example, if our dogs are getting picked up by the dog sitters, then I'll put that in that that's happening on that day, but not actual like events. And then here I'll put things that I want to do sometime during the week that I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to do them, or they don't need to happen on a specific day. So I've tried to keep this open enough so that there's actually room to plan in it with the pen, but I've kind of, you know, stickerated it as much as I could get away with, considering that this is quite a bit in advance. I've marked birthdays, so James's birthday and my birthday are both in January, and anything else that I could think of, like paydays, I've marked. And I really like this because it's a small sticker. This is from the Tiny Sticker Book by the Happy Planner, and it fits perfectly in here. And I kind of wanted this planner to be the opposite of 2020. I think that this is like a kind of complete reaction against this, because this was like totally plain, just paper and pen, very, very dry, and it kind of started to feel a bit boring to me. I started off the year decorating it with doodles, and I thought I was going to do that for the whole year, and that would kind of bring a fun element to it. And then at some point I stopped because it just got to be too much and I wasn't really enjoying it, and I just started using this in a very, very basic functional way. And I still want it to be functional, obviously, but I just want it to be fun as well. So I'm going to put the fun in functional, yeah. And so that's why I just, you know, wanted to make it as colorful as possible, apart from the fact that it's already got these Jewish calendar stickers in it, and they're kind of thick and also colorful. So I thought there's no point being minimalist with the stickers and, you know, not putting too many stickers in to keep it from chunking up, because just putting the Jewish planner stickers in has meant that it's already chunked up quite a bit. So, you know, whatever. Now I can do what I want with it, which is just cover it in rainbowy goodness. And so that's what I've done, but I've tried to kind of like refrain from going, you know, too over the top so that I actually still have room to write in it. And as you can see from this week in my current planner, I don't usually write masses and masses in here. So I think that this will be enough room, even with all of the stickeration that's happening here. And as it's gone on, I have tried to stickerate less and less and kind of restrain myself a bit, because, you know, I don't know what's going to be happening in March. And so I've tried to leave this a bit more minimal and just put in the Shabbos times, and I put in these weekend stickers because, you know, weekend stickers, could not resist. And the paydays because, like, you know, well, I hope that that's pretty much a given. I kind of feel like at this point, you know, it's anyone's guess what could be happening this time next year, or, you know, even by next May. I feel like aliens might be roaming the planet, who can say? But to the best of my abilities, I've kind of tried to put in the things that I know are pretty predictable and then leave the rest of it blank. Also so that I get to stickerate it as I go along and not have the whole thing done before I even start the year. So sometimes I put in these full checklists, like these kind of long checklists from the Happy Planner, because I can, and then I'll just put in the Shabbos stickers somewhere over here. And then from July onwards, it's pretty blank. I had some leftover Jewish calendar stickers for the end of the year. It's kind of long story, but I added in the ones that I had. So the end of the year is pretty much done, but I'm kind of missing the middle of the year. So I'm just going to wait for those to arrive. And then once you get beyond the calendar, it goes over to this section of note pages. And so I've just put in some happy little stickers here. And then I've started setting up a couple of lists because I'm going to use my note pages for lists. And so that will be things like TV shows to watch, and I've left a 2-page spread for that because I thought that would last a few months. Then dog vaccinations, because I always get confused about those. So I have written down in here when the dogs need their next vaccinations and their checkups, and so I'll just transfer it into here and then I'll always know where it is. And online shops that I want to check. So if I see someone on YouTube mentioning a shop, or, you know, like I see an advert somewhere, I can just put it in here and then I'll know where to find it. So I'm going to make these like kind of colorful setups for all of the different lists, and I'll do that as the time goes on, because at the moment, you know, I don't really know what else I'm going to need to track or make lists of in here. So it's going to be kind of like long-term reference things mostly, but I can also use this for scrap paper if I just want to write some notes about something, but I'm going to put some stickers on every page so that it all looks a bit colorful. So that is what I have done so far. I haven't done anything with the end pages back here, although I might put some stickers on here and then use this for something. I really like this 100 list because it's so easy to find whatever you put here. I just haven't worked out yet exactly what I want to put here. So that is what it looks like at the moment. I am really, really happy with this setup. I'm looking forward to using it with all of the stickers and all of the color. And it's still going to be very functional because, like I said, I've been using this as a personal planner for years, since the end of 2015. So I feel like quite comfortable with this as a personal planner, and I'm really excited to get stuck into it. So another 7 weeks to go, and then I will give you an update on this after I've been using it for a while. So I hope that you enjoyed this. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back again soon with another video. Bye!